Good time zones, everyone, and happy Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. Good grief. How did that happen? Welcome in. It is good to see everybody as always. And yes, we are here. We are here. We are here. Yes, the internet hears the Scots. Welcome in to Jerry May and Seribot. To True Purple and to Blast. Welcome into Superfast Feg and Nordic Wolf. And Glam Pixie and Shadow Sky. Creature. It's alright if I just call you Creature. Welcome in. And, I'm going to fall over my brain here, so that's always a good start. And scroll. You're many things, but you're not a Fed. Thank goodness for that. Don't have to bother with the numbers. Also, thank goodness for that. Welcome in, everybody, and I hope you're all doing well. Ow. Well, let's start with a splat, shall we? If it's something that you need to share that goes with a link, it's probably best to put it in Discord, Jerry May. Yes, welcome in. Right. Getting a couple of things out of the way before we start properly. Stream will have to end on time quite promptly today. I've just had a last-minute phone call, like 10 minutes before stream, and I've been invited to the proms. So I will be hurrying out almost immediately after stream. So that's an interesting element. That gives you an idea that I'm within about 2 hours of London. You're going to share your what streak? Oh, no! Have I got my dinner jacket ready? I hope not, because it says it's casual. But we will see. Urban, welcome in. But yes, so I need to get myself sorted fairly quickly after stream, because that's going to make life interesting. Alright. And let's see. Good time zones, Raven. Welcome in. Okay. So. Let's carry on with where we were. So, yesterday, at the end of stream, I ran out of tough. Which was not a good thing. So I wandered down into the mines below IKEA, and I got a barrel and a half of the stuff. So that's a pretty good start. The proms in London at the Albert Hall. Just to make life difficult for me. It's a music thing. Right. And this will give you an idea of what I've been doing between streams. I have another 5 records. And the reason for a new bundle is BBC Proms. Yes, that's the one. Frauke, welcome in. Just finished a 3-hour drive and a little frazzled, so taking 5 minutes to flake. I'm not surprised. A 3-hour drive is definitely going to leave anyone frazzled. Let's grab some materials. Any bacon? Oh, and welcome into Lotus, and we have a Heil Hydrate to start off with. Heil Hydrate. And a stretch to go with it. Welcome into Lotus. Thank you for that. Okay, that was... Ow. Yeah, ouch. Maybe I shouldn't have stretched in that direction. Frazzles are a snack that has they're bacon flavor crisp type things. Going backwards to high school to relieve prom. No, I don't even think I had prom. Prom didn't exist back in the early billion years BC. That was more groan and groans than popcorn. Yes, exactly. So, in the other half of the intervening time, I might have increased the extra. Yeah, think things have gotten a little bit more of an open hole down here. Did there be a little bit more, or should that be? There is a little bit, yes, or less. Sin Lily, welcome in. A little bit less netherrack in this area. I'm curious just how bad are the statistics now. 390,000. Yeah. These numbers keep getting worse. Right. However, one of the things I want to do is I want to start adjusting the design I started yesterday. Because I've changed my mind. My mind has been changed. There appears to be a hole in the floor here. There's a hole in the floor here, dear chat. Dear chat, there's a hole in the floor here, and I don't like much of that. Alright, so what I'd like to do is start making this a little bit of a different texture. Yeah, I think that will be nice. Let's do that. I know we've not got this texture anywhere else on the building, but then this is the unique entrance to the building. Yada dee da dee da da, yada dee yada, yada dee da dee da da, yada dee da da. Do a lurky lurk, just got blood drawn and need food. Woof, yeah. Blood drawings do tend to do that. Look after yourself, Lotus, and remember to drink fluids as well. Alright. So the next bit I want to do is... If you head to my nether while watching me, am I going to scare you senseless? There will probably almost guaranteed be sounds of things attempting to murder me at least every 20 minutes, if not every 2. Hey, Nuska, welcome in. This place does have a bad habit of causing ghasts to appear. So the same thing you're hearing. Exactly. Actually, it'll probably be ghasts and endermen and piglins. Oh my. Is that another... Yes, it is. Oh, he just lost his chicken. Oh, diddums. I didn't know that they could have their chicken despawn on them. That sounds slightly wrong. Would you like to queue the offices? No, God, please. No, 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 no. Uh-huh. You think your XL has been raised as a zombie. What? Oh, I missed the beginning of the office story. Still thinks you don't have Excel installed. Try to install it from Microsoft's download block. Microsoft Defender refuses to install Microsoft Office Excel. Part of me is just, yeah, that's Microsoft for you. And Urban, poor Doggo. I hope that Doggo feels better soon. And a Pokemon that is entirely invalid for this group. It is a low punny. We're generally high punny around here, usually as a result of certain people. Whoa! What are you doing down here? Why are you in my... Ow. Ow. Look. Nope, that's it. Fine. Oh, typical. Cadefnebel. We may be high punny, but low funny. Yeah, that I can agree with as well. That toasty marshmallow had it in for me. I'm not even... It's the fact that it's appeared in this section of Nether tunnel. Yes, I'm deliberately trying desperately to not say something that would end up being quoted. Actually, I don't like that. What if I reverse this? Do that, and then that. No. That still looks better there. I need something to go here. Which is not supposed to happen due to the pun earlier, so hashtag rigged. Well, I mean... Yes. My brain is now thinking... Doesn't look anything like a Loporrit. Moon is haunted. Yeah, still not sure about this. Teams works, because of course Teams would work. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that Teams will work sometime shortly after the apocalypse. It is pretty much related to cockroaches by way of software. That's it. Let's go with that. Have a good luck, creature. Thank you for joining us today. Let's take this out. Cockroach software is pretty sturdy. Point. You'll surpass me. Ouch. That's entirely plausible. Okay. And welcome into sci-fi. Oh, no. It is dark. Shadowbringers post patches. starting to wonder whether or not you've already surpassed me. Right, let's grab these. I'm going to go a different route on this. Soon TM, please look forward to it. Right. Speaking of which, I had been pondering doing a... I'm still in expansion ahead. Open to debate, but yes. I had been pondering doing a Final Fantasy stream tomorrow. That may be at risk due to the fact that I am now going to be up all night. Which is one of those how did that happen moments. But do keep your eyes open for notifications. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I may be a walking zombie tomorrow and decide that streaming is a perfect solution for keeping me awake until I should go to sleep. Cosmic will miss me at 4 AM. Cosmic will miss me at 3 AM usually. Let's see. I'm not liking this. This is not... I'm not feeling this design. Right. Let's do something sensible. Let's have a quick look at the overworld. To the overworld! To Fnubbles! And actually, what I'm going to do is steal the cam account to have a look at the overworld. Yeah, you see, I think I prefer what I've got here. And I've just realised what I've done that made it work better. I can do something with this. Apparently what I can't do is get past all of the piglins. So, this is much less... Right, I see. I think we might stick with being larger, but I think what we will do is shift things around a bit. Waiting for the sudden and inevitable ghast attack. Because you know there's going to be one. Repair worked. Of course, Office 365 isn't found in the apps list as Office. But there's Microsoft 365, so you don't find it. That would explain an awful lot. Ritsu, welcome in and thank you for a 40 stream streak. So... do we go with that? No, I think we'll go with... Oops. Let's try and get this into at least the right place. Go with these. Kind of feel like I... yeah, that's a bit like it. And then... no more, and then... Can I swap these for anything? Not in the slightest. Fine. Let's grab some of those. And some of those. Yada-dee-dee-dee-dee. that's going to have to swap. I hear an angry marshmallow. Question is, how close is the angry marshmallow? And will it be angry? Oh, that's close. Bye. We thank you for your visit. Anyone need anyone need more records? Look after yourself, Urban, and I hope Doggo recovers soon. Landstrad, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry. You there. There. I'm not even going to give that that pun the justice of being read out. That's terrible. That was terrible, Blast. And you know it. That's the ghast sent off a music disc. I have so many. I forgot. Ghasts basically destroy stuff. Oh, yeah, that's right. One thing I did discover earlier, end rods are not ghast proof. So if a fireball explodes too close to an end rod, we lose it. Well, not so much lose it, but it does get shaken loose. So that is one thing to be aware of that is a little bit annoying. Wait a minute. I forgot. I thought I'd taken those out. Right. That feels better. Right, now we can put in... Let's see. I'm going to go with the... Actually, I'm going to move these to the corners. Four of those. And then... That's better. I was trying to figure out what was moving around here. How did you spawn in there? How? It's not a... But... it fits. It's not a cat. I always thought. I mean, apparently, despite the fact that there is this taking up the trapdoor taking up part of the block, that doesn't render it unspawnable. So it means that they can spawn inside of a 1x1 space, a slightly less than 1x1 space, and become immediately jailed. And we have a Pokemon in chat for anyone who might be interested. I've just left thinking, obviously it's been watching a Blackclad Wanderer stream, because it's obviously been jailed by chat. The Jail for 1,000 years. Oh hey, quite a few people bought that one. And welcome in to Canadian Dragon. So, did you really just spawn... oh no, you walked in from over there. Okay. I was about to say, did you really just spawn up... up here? Whoops. I swear this place is attempting to be less sane than ever. 1,000-year jail term sounds like a good vacation from taxes and things. But, well... After the first 100 years, it becomes a little bit more boring, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Tough walls, cobbled deep slate walls, polished tough walls. I'm going to need more of all of the above. Let's make about that many of that, that many of that, and see where we are. And thank you to everyone for putting up with the ads. They do keep Twitch from, well, from boring you to death with ads at the beginning when you try and log in. Wow. I'm doing well with this wall placement stuff today. And even better with the planning of how many things I need. One. No, that's not the email I was expecting. Right. Still, at least that ghast left a convenient walkway hole. So it's 12 of those and 4 of those. Oh, I'm out of tough. Yep, right, let's go and get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory, go and get some more tough, and start plotting the next layer down. Which we apparently need to consider. Blah. Something went squeak. Let's grab that. And this. And let's get rid of those and those and those. And let's get rid of the music discs because, hey. Dragon, thank you for the 130 stream streak. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, you at least waited until I was in the overworld before streaking. So, I mean, you're in IKEA. Although, to be honest, IKEA do not actually recommend streaking in IKEA. They get a little bit cranky if you do. Apparently. Not that I know. Yeah. I hear another angry marshmallow. Why are there so many marshmallows around? I know the answer to that is we're in the Nether. But still, no, it's that one I need 4 of. And that. Older and shriveled, no one would notice. Looks like gator leather. Oh my. Back here. Right. There are several layers of oh my involved in that statement. Right. Yeah, this is looking alright. Let's take out some of this so we can see it a bit better. I'm going to keep that section of walkway. How? Oh, okay. I was about to say, how is something on fire immediately underground? I was trying to figure out how anything could be on fire already. It seemed a bit early for things to be on fire. Everything's on fire and something is broken. And it's probably my sanity. I'm still hearing a marshmallow. At what point will marshmallows attack? Sounds like a film that's in the same sort of genus as Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. The sequel to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Attack of the Killer Marshmallows. Where are you? Let's settle this here and now. By here I mean somewhere else. And now I mean, really? Are you hiding from me? Apparently the answer to that is yes, you are hiding from me. How? Where? What? Why? There's no marshmallow. Why am I hearing a marshmallow? Oh, where is the marshmallow from? Oh, where can it be? It's quite annoying, as a noisy thing is. And it's trying to murder me. It may be down. I mean, to be honest, at the moment, I'm feeling a bit depressed by it, so yeah, I can understand. Could it be inside my tunnels? That's a phrase. Hey, Elkhorn, welcome in. Have a good meeting, Raven. Okay. I feel like I probably... True, you could have done. No. Nope. Camera count survey of the surrounding area says no ghast. So quite why we've been hearing an attack, a marshmallow warming up for an attack, I haven't a clue. Some days you just can't get rid of a, yeah. Some days you just can't work out what you're trying to say. But that's a different problem. Right. So. Yeah, I can hear it. But I can't see it. That's confusing. Somewhere out there is a marshmallow with an angry complex. Nope. No clue. Wherever it is, it ain't checking in. Right. Let's ignore that and just get on with some building. Okay. So, I think I want to... Dagnabbit. Frussin, Relin, Frellin, mutter, dick dastardly. Alright. So if we continue this on down... Ideally, I would have this go... Yeah. Fnurble is right. Fnurble still doesn't do anything. I will eventually get to that. Maybe. Rumor has it, one of these days, I will actually get some of these things to do stuff. Today is not one of them. Oh, and while we're in the Nether, always remember to stay hydrated. Hail hydrate. And a stretch as well. Yeah. Wait. Stretch. Thank you, Fag. That's an interesting one. Which one's that? Mandel Nerd. That's a cute one. Right. I would like... Let's see. I would probably need to learn to count And to predict what I'm actually building. There's a hole there. And we have a squawkabilly green plumage in chat. Apparently at some point I might have caught one of those, but let's try and catch another one. Alright. It's a weekly tier B. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. The Frauke Information Service says try and catch it. Around here, we do believe in the Frauke Information Service. Alright. Fnurbles. Now. Yes, before I do that. I need to make this non-spawnable. Then we'll do this. Now this stuff is not ghast proof. So now if I do this, yeah, that's what I thought. You can see that it is definitely going to need that extra block. It would also be helpful if I hadn't just thrown myself down into a boink, 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 boink. So I do have to fill in all 3 columns with the thingamawhatsits. Amethyst. Ooh, that's nice. Yes, I like that. That gives it the sort of feel that I was looking for, because then it carries on the feel of having the purple up the top of that tower. So we've got purple in this tower, purple in that tower. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Right, let's... And I think the next thing to do is to cap it off. And I think I want to do something similar to that for it. Food and cat, because food. Yes. Of course there's a cat where there's food. So, we will need... Except I probably want to do it with tough. Yeah, right, hold on. One thing yeah, negable. I would like to get... yeah, let's get 8 of the thingamawhatsits. I don't need you anymore. Really? We got any polished... There. Basalt. Let's temporarily close that for a second. Let's get rid of most of the netherrack in my inventory. I'm reaching a ridiculous number of chests here. Of course, Elkhorn agrees with this, because Elkhorn just has to have a wrestling bag at their desk to cause both a cat and cat cam. Well, that's not right. Ginger, welcome in, and thank you for 15 months of subscription. That's amazing. Thank you. Right. And Cam account has just pre-warned me of a new marshmallow. Hello. Ow. Look. Sneaky blighter. Ow. Thank you for dying. Really? I think it dropped its tears into the fire. Its fiery tears of anger and pain and agony. If we can't have Ravagers in the Nether, can we adopt ghasts? Only if they're happy. Because I sure as heck am not attempting to look after the other ones. No. Like to see that ghast battle with the proms playing in the background. No. Although the question would be, which classical composer would you? Oh, that would be wrong. Oh, yeah. Oh, the possibilities. Oh, the fnurbling. Yeah, Ride of the Valkyries would be an interesting one as well. That also puts that at roughly the same height as that, which I like. That feels like it's the right height for... I'm not sure about those. I think I might swap those for the netherrack, just to bring a little bit of netherrack in for consistency. Netherrack, nether brick even. I know what I meant. He knew what he meant, chat. But did he, really? Well, and we got another record to put away. I'm going to have a chest full of tears at this rate. I should have made that a barrel, because then I could have said I've got a barrel full of tears. Oh, that's just... let's not. I didn't hear any sirens. Hello. Oops. Right. So what I'm thinking now is if we do that, then that, and then one of those. That works. Does mean clearing out this area a little bit. But then we're probably due to actually remove all of this area entirely in a minute. Tempted to swap that block out for nether brick. Yeah, I think that needs to be something else. Ah! Really? How dare you sneak up on me like that? I don't even need a ghast noise redeem around here because the game just keeps adding them for you. You got the lava chicken disc earlier. Which version of Minecraft is that in, Ginger? Just so I know not how to get it. Latest. So 121.8? Or are you in snapshots? $121.8. Okay, I haven't gone up to 8. Okay. No, wrong one. That goes in there. I mean, to be honest, 8 isn't that hard an update. It's one with sort of small minor patches, if I remember rightly. But to get it, don't you have to murder a piglin on a chicken? And no, I'm not murdering pork chop. Or is it a zombie on a chicken? Baby zombie chicken jockey. Right. That looks better. I like that. That's feeling pretty good. It's consistent with the style here. I might have to do something about this. That looks wrong now. What I could do... Baby zombie chicken jockey. Ugh. Those are so easy to get hold of. That's better. And then what we'll do is we'll put the quartz that we've been using for the roof in here as well. I think that might be the shape for the towers. I quite like that. That looks pretty good, I think. And fits with the style. It doesn't look out of place, which is what I was hoping for. Right, let's get the other one of these in place so that we can do the other side, and then we can work out what we're going to do in the middle. Yeah, 20 of those. Okay. And we have a Quillfish in chat for those who might want their next Pokemon attempt. Not a weekly, but it is a Fugu. Okay, so we can murder yet another of Blast's relatives. Sorry, murder? Murder. Catch one of Blast's relatives. I never said anything. Do we have to throw Pokeballs at it? Marco. Polo. Seek. Locate. Elaborate. Well, now that I've fallen off of there, I might as well go and get the amethyst I need for this. And all of the other bits. Alright. I need 4 of those. 4 of those. A ton of amethyst, because I don't remember how much amethyst I need. I think we're okay on the rest of it, though. Hey, Pork Chop. And somehow the puns live on. Of course. Perfect landing. Not even sure how I managed to land on that. It was pure fluke. Okay, I won't be putting blocks there then. Right, let's get back down off my temporary scaffolding. Those, 2 of those. No, that's not what I was like. Whatever. Oh, I got another ghast. I saw you. I saw you. Missed me. Didn't miss me that time. Look, come back here and fight like a ghast. Or just die. Okay. Oh, I forgot. There's a ravine here. I nearly leapt straight into a ravine. That would have been a little bit more painful. Right, let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what the piggies are upset about. What are you upset about? I haven't opened any... What are you upset about, dude? Are you upset because I murdered a ghast? Are you upset just because you feel like being upset? Those. I need to turn those into those. Oh, hold on. No, it's 12 of those. Because I adjusted the design. I need another 4. 4 of those. Why are you upset? Why? Confess. What do I look like? The Spanish Inquisition? No one expects the Squirrel Inquisition. Oh, that one. I was about to say, how have I got one left? You gotta be kidding me. There's another ghast already. If I ignore it, it'll go away. It's gone in the opposite direction. It's not my problem. That probably means it's going to turn up over there now. Right. Let's get the roof done on the bottom of this. I need to get the roof done on the bottom of it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. What? That can go in there. And yet another one to the chest of tears. You know, I should just start shooting them with an arrow so that I don't have to deal with the records. What did I come back here for? Oh, yes. $4 and 51. Well, I think that might be enough to be able to actually make what I need, which is 18. That ghast is still hanging around in the background. Right, let's just shoot it. Whoa, there's a tower there now. I've got to be careful with my flying. Oh. Well, there was a ghast hanging around. It appears to have ghasted off. Typical. I decide to go and murder a ghast and it disappears. Right. I'm gonna go with... yeah. It didn't want to be murdered, so it vanished. Flee with extra flee. Oh, hold on. Team Scream is ghasting off. If I leave that as is, that will be a spawnable block, so let's do that. are. And by my reckoning, that just leaves this wall, the arch, some sort of entrance way to be put in, which will be nice. But what I think is that also means is we do not need this piece of netherrack anymore, because we are done with the roof of this. So we can cause this to evaporate. Which should let us see all of this a lot easier. I love the sound of the nether evaporating in the evening. That is quite literal. That's the thing. With a pick like this, the nether just evaporates. You just have to look at it, and it's gone. It takes slightly longer when there's something mixed into it, like that, but where are we? Okay. Really? Another ghast already? Hear it. I don't know where it is. As long as I don't have to see it as well as hear it, we're all right. Oh, this area is a bit more solid under this. Rather, there's a bit more of it. How does that look? Now we should be able to actually see things. Oh, including where the heck that ghast is. I see you. Ha ha. Oh, that looks amazing now that it's not got the nether in the way. That also means that I can get rid of this section as well. We're done with this. Oh, and as well as making things vanish, we should also hydrate while we're doing it. Hail hydrate! Thank you for that, Feg, and a stretch to go with it. Oh, up we get, and stretch. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, ow. 4. Right. We now return you to Pokemon. There is a Venmoth. Anyone need to catch a moth? Yeah, why not? Let's try and catch it. And apparently that moth is a weekly tier B. Frauke Information Service is advising that you might want to catch this. At some point, I should really collect the ancient debris that's been sat there for about 24 hours. Whoa. Hey! No fair. Who let another ghast in? Who let the ghasts out? Actually, that should be more. Who kicked the ghasts out? Oh, that is... Yeah, that's pretty high. That block is at 97 Elkhorn. That is a very high piece of debris. Which is why it's quite rare. So for the moment, I'm leaving it there. Right, apparently my inventory's full again. Yep. Just happens that occasionally you find it really high up. Very, very rarely, though. Leave it there and let it sing in Blonded. Blonded? Oh, Blondie. Right. Do. Wow. Oh, that looks so cool now that we've got so much of the Nether dug away. That looks awesome with the Nether cut away now. Hey, Mad, welcome in. Yeah. You see, this is the goal. Eventually, I want to dig out enough of the Nether that we'll be able to see the cathedral properly. This is why my my stats for mining out netherrack are getting a little bit silly. We're at 392,000. Ow. Slightly more worrying is 29,000 placed. Right. Let's have a look at our next goal, which is... what do we do with the entryway? So we want to put something in here. I think one thing I want to do is a bit of that, just to give this a bit more texture. And I think I want to put a doorway... Where do I want to put a doorway? Do I want to put the doorway here, or do I want to put the doorway here? Because if I put it here, it's going to blend in with this a bit. Do I want to put it back by one? At which point it'll blend in with those, but that might not be the worst of things. So we could... Oh, I need... right, I need materials. Let's see. What do I need? Definitely need those. Probably some stone brick walls. I need to get rid of the nether quartz. No, that's smooth quartz slabs. We'll put that in there. At some point I need to make more quartz, probably. You, I've got you, I've got... Yes, maybe more of that. Okay. Hey, pork chop. Let's see what we can do with this. To the nether. I'm starting to think maybe I built the wrong section of the cathedral first, because this one kind of is in the way for this tunnel. Ah, well. I'm gonna... Let's put the wall... uppies. Let's put the... here. Because if I do that, what we could do is... a bit of this. And then we put another one of these here. Cough. We believe you. Thousands wouldn't. That gives that a nice sort of... yeah, that feels a nice start. And let's see. I think we need to remove this and actually be at this level so that we can see what we're doing. Yeah, we believe you, Blast. Netherrack, somehow. It's one of those. How can I be out of netherrack? I'm in an area where basically I've just been mining trillions of tons of it. No. I think here I want to use the andesite walls. Unfortunately. Well, not so unfortunately. Let's see. Because we've got this roof line here that we need to link up with. So, I think this is where we bring this in. Yeah, that works. And then... possibly that. Sir. What? place that facing this way. So if I do that, I can place it like so. And then take it out again. That's nice. Then we can put 3 blocks across the top here. Which I think probably need to be... well, they might as well be this. Like so. They have a point there, Blast. And then I think another 2 of these. 3 of the Hoojamowotsits. Really? The cam count just had a ghast appear in its face. Missed me. Haha, never touched me. Yeah, that's nice. Then... no. Why do they suddenly end up being cranky sometimes? I wonder if that's... no, that's the wrong colour. Do I have... no, I don't. Fine. Let's just do this. Yes, but Feg has the Laminati on his side. Suitably bribed by his causing them to exist. Are they laminated? No. They basically just rule everything. Do need is a bit more inventory space. Let's get rid of the stone brick walls. That's not the right chest for what I'm looking for. 3 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. Harbingers of the alpacalypse. Oh, that just sounds wrong and hilarious. Right, let's grab one of these. That's not what I meant to put there. That feels right. Alpaca to... oh, Ginger. Ginger, did you have to? Right, I need to bring this along to finish this walk. Oh, you lot are getting worse. One thing I have a problem with is this. IKEA is... I'm not entirely convinced I know how to link IKEA into one of the cardinal directions. Because it kind of doesn't fit. I might have goofed. Oh no! I've just realised I can't get a tunnel out to IKEA from one of the cardinal directions. Oh, maybe? How far are we from it? Actually, we might be okay. It might be possible to go north and then east to it. Warp plates? Portals. Portals can be within a certain smallish distance, yes. But every block they move is 8 blocks in the overworld. So there is there's not a huge amount of space to be able to move them before you suddenly end up a couple of chunks away. I could just move IKEA. How dare you? Oh no, is Hildebrand being Hildebrand again? Right, let's get the roof of the section that we've got built first. Or build more IKEAs. Yeah. Hildebrand is the comic relief character from the Final Fantasy XIV. He's taking after his dad, less clothing, so he's ending up like Godbert again. That's my shovel. That doesn't go in there. Or make IKEA huge so that the new portal fits. I mean, IKEA has never been completed, so it might be time to actually build a formal, complete IKEA. I'm still hearing Piggy. Hello, Piggy. Would you like to become breakfast? You're not the Piggy I was looking for. Where did Big Piggy go? Ah! Found you! And your wife. And your brother-in-law. This little piggy. IKEA transit service from the portal and back. Possibly. Is this the uncle? This is the estranged uncle. Wow. Definitely not the, yeah, he was definitely the older one of the family. Probably the grandfather. Given he just died with a single hit. Here in the Nether Wastes, we find a Scotsman massacring families. Yes, something like that. Scope creep. Complete IKEA. Yeah, I know. That one is something that I've been pondering doing for a long time. Look after yourself, Blast, and thank you for joining us. Ah, that doesn't help. Oops. What we might need to do is adjust this wall. Because if I keep... Well, actually what we can do is do that, and then this. Like so. But we still need to adjust this wall here. Hey, Nookie. Yes, I love the amethyst. It's part of the ongoing design because we have it... Whoa, there's a incomplete section of Nether there. We have it down at the top of the tower here. And we have it on the sides of the tower, although it's not as... Actually, no, that's glass. And we have it hidden inside of this here. So it is definitely one of the highlight blocks for the tower. Partially because... it's been one of the elements of the design in the overworld as well. So we're keeping the highlight elements. Oops. Oh yeah, this is an upside down tower. Don't need that pair. Yeah, the whole tower is inverted. Oh, sorry, the whole cathedral is inverted. And in the overworld, we've got a very similar central building that is the right way up. And, yes, it is being built right off of the nether roof. So many people build on the nether roof the right way up, outside of the nether. I decided to build on the nether roof upside down, inside the nether. Because, clearly, clinically insane. This also requires about 400,000 blocks of netherrack to have been removed so far. And counting. Pain can be fun. Oh my. Yeah. Clinically insane and slightly masochistic. I need some... Yeah, I don't have what I need to replace stuff. Excuse me, sir. Hey things, hey stuffy. Right. If I were a block, what would I be? I think I'm going to use the tough bricks. To be honest, Nookie didn't specify on whether or not being in the saving end was fun or not. Point. Joined the server, and now you want to figure out what to make as your base. Dracula Castle is lingering in your brain. Dracula Castle's a good one. How far off would a new portal be from IKEA? I don't know. This is the thing. We're going to have to work out... Excuse me. Where we can put the portal. And then where we need to put IKEA in the overworld. Can't believe we're looking at the concept of having to move IKEA. That's just disturbing. Right. And I can't count. I picked up 4 blocks when I need 6. Dash, nabbit. Grr! Well, more to the point, it's an off by 1 error because I counted to 2 on each side when I should have been counting to 3. Are we talking interior warehouse IKEA? Yes. Basically, this storage room this storage room is known in my world as IKEA. I come here for all of my materials. And I never finished it, which is why I'm having problems. But it's got all of my materials in it. And by all of my materials, do I have meatballs? I've got raw iron and raw gold. I've got magma cream and slime balls. I don't think I have anything specifically meatballish. I've got pork chops, though. Doesn't fit the nether cardinal directions, probably. Yes. This is the problem. We may have to move it, unfortunately, because I don't think that I can actually connect this portal to the new nether network that I'm in the process of constructing. Because apparently I'm a derp in so many dimensions. I'm also such a derp that I forgot to actually pick up the blocks I needed. I came back to the overworld for some blocks. Or make it big enough to... yeah. Right. Snowballs, slime pearls, ender pearls, eyes of ender. All of these things are around. Clay balls? Yeah. Let's clay ball! Oh no, that's something different. Right, let's put in the 2 blocks that I forgot to bring with me. Yeah, da, 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 da. Nope. And now we put in the rest of the... How have we not had a ghast in here? So how did that end up that way round? Right. That's nice. I like that. I'm going to leave this. Actually, I'm going to take this back by a couple of blocks for the moment. At some point, we will need to start construction in that direction of the actual nether tunnel. Eyes of Sauron or oblong? Could add shrooms and milk to the pork chop to make meatballs. Loves Farmer's Delight. Unrelated note. Yes. I think actually this one should probably be that way round. Actually, I think it shouldn't be a stair. It should be a half slab. That's better. That feels a bit more appropriate. And we have a hoot hoot. Hootsmon, there's a hoot hoot. Okay. So we've got our cathedral ceiling that we can walk along. We still haven't done the nether portal room for the cathedral. This needs dealing with. That might be next week's problem. This week's problem has been the cathedral itself. Oh yes. Right. I want to 1 2 2 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Oh no. I have a horrible feeling that I've lost or forgotten something. Yep. I have. Gosh darn it. Okay. Did I check the range? No. Check them all. Check them all. Right. Let's put those back in here. I wanted to build some foliage inside of the... that would be very useful. Particularly given that I think I've just derped. Right, hold on. Let's get rid of the gunpowder out of that. And is this where I'm keeping the ghost tears? Yep. We're slowly... That's 11 ghasts that we've got the opportunity for now. Okay. Right. Written book is an option, yes. I need pale oak materials. Unfortunately, I think all my pale oak materials may be in one of two locations. The one I think one set of them are at the airship. So let's try the airship first. The other set are at the Frozen Archive. Oh, God. They're at the opposite ends of the world. Hey, you're going to get to see it, Nookie. Due to the fact that I've taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Or more to the point, I've left my materials there. I was watching a FWIP video yesterday evening while I was mining for tough, surprisingly. And he commented that he has an emotional support set of shulkers. Actually, no, it's an emotional support shulker monster. In my case, my emotional support shulker monster is Aldi, Lidl, and all of the small shopping stores that I create in the world. Because I build buildings to put my shulker monster into. So I theme my shulker monsters. Which is really just silly. Right. No. 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 Ah. No. No. Oh, this is not going well. One airship. Viewed from the underside. I will redeem that hydrate and stretch just as soon as I get into the airship. I think I have pale oak materials inside one of the shulkers up here. Alright, let's head in. before we do anything, I'll hydrate. Well, thank you for the lurk, Nookie. Glad to be classed as chill. I mean, I'm only chill until I get a ghast appearing in my face. And stretch. Thank you, Feg. Everyone remember, hydrate, stretch. Look after yourself. No, that's... There we are. Pale oak saplings. But more importantly, pale oak leaves. And pale hanging moss. Those are the things that These are the things that I was looking for. But I'm also going to bring some mangrove roots. Actually, I'm not going to bother with the mangrove roots. Yes, I am. Let's bring those. Is there anything else I need here? Let's bring my lighting chest. My other chest. Right. And while we're here, since there's a couple of people who haven't seen it, this is the Hindengast. I think we're going with Hindengast as the name, isn't it? Just a small airship. I actually counted it. It's 160 blocks long. Gastenberg? Possibly. It's also slightly, well, one-sided in its build. Gustenberg. And just as Nookie sees this, we go straight into an ad. Battenberg. Battenberg. It's been a while since I've had Battenberg. Same ad every time. Oh no. Let's wrong colour for Battenberg. Yeah, it needs to be pink and yellow for that. We should be out of ads in a second. Z Alpha's a Battenberg. And you're back. Welcome. Right. So yes, this is the progress we've made so far. The last bit that we were doing is the first of these outrigger air sacs, and this section where we're shaping it. I still got to do the shaping on this bit, and of course it's raining. This is a bit of both. So there is a D&D map that I have been using as a source of inspiration, which would be, come on, this one. But the conversion to Minecraft is entirely my own brain cells. And the destruction of all of them, particularly when trying to do the shaping. So, yeah. The intention is there's going to be a mooring tower here. So this is just where we are so far. Right. Now I've got the materials I was looking for. We need to get out of here. Whee. leave that on screen for the camera count until we get back to the Nether. Moody mode has started. Yes. We don't get moody mode in the Nether. The Nether is always in moody mode. At some point I need to put a Nether portal in the area of the airship, but I think that'll be in the tower. I did have a concept that I was thinking about, and I'm not sure whether to go with it or not. Ah, here we are. Mining village. Let's use the Cult of the Eyes entrance to the Nether. Normal church. Cult of the Eye church. All bow down to the Cult of the Eye. For the Cult of the Eye, always worship the portals. Ooh, piggies. Don't think we need more lunch right now. Angry bacon is always useful, but not right now. Right. So, I am not going to place down these shulkers while we're in the Nether, because that would just be inviting for things to get cranky with me. So, I had a feeling that I could do something with those. Let's find a sensible area for placing a few of these. Oh, hold on. These have to go in 4s, don't they? Why did I bring 6? Why did I bring 6 pale oak saplings when they go in 4s? What a derp. Also, reasons for actually replacing IKEA. I don't actually have anywhere for putting pale oak. So we're going to have to rebuild IKEA just to cope with the fact that I don't have anywhere to put the pale oak in here. Well, that's just that's just poor planning. Put these in here for the moment. Can't believe that I failed to plan for IKEA needing to have more wood types. I'm not even sure it's got bamboo in it. That's a fortune shovel. Or more importantly, that's a fortune pick. No, it's not. It's a fortune hoe. One of these was right. Third time lucky. I know what I'm talking about. And we have a Stuffle in chat for those who might be interested in their Pokemon catching. Do I have one? Yeah, let's just go with a basic. Right, that's my fortune hoe. So let's first get a fortune out of this. How many saplings did we get out of this so far? 4. Okay. We've broken even. 5. We're up by 1. Alright. Now we can silk touch our hoe. Get a bit more of the leaves, because that's actually what I wanted. Much better. Oh hey, we came out of that with 6 saplings. Always useful. Right, since these are 2x2s, I might as well plant this close to the entrance to IKEA. About here will do nicely. Right. Now, I think I can build a nice little bit of a tree. I don't actually want the mangrove roots for the moment, but I should probably place those with where I'm storing mangrove roots. Where am I storing mangrove roots? No. Yeah. There they are. And I don't actually want the pale oak logs. I want to use... Wow. Oh, hold on. I was about to say, Cosmic will be happy. There's no birch. But I happen to have an emergency birch supply. There are a few people in this world who do not like the cow wood and feel that it should be constantly just set fire to. Cosmic is of that group. Yabba dabba freaking do? Ah. I believe that's Elkhorn hearing the Friday alarm. And sprinting for the exit. Like I said, there are many people who do not like the birchwood. I find it useful occasionally. I'm free! I'm free! Well, back, Raven. Alright. Let's put the birch saplings in with the birch saplings. You know what? I think an IKEA upgrade would be good for when we have the copper golems. Because then we could have a copper golem powered IKEA somewhere. More accurately, you're free until the end of stream. Woohoo! And strip birch is nice. I agree with that. In this instance, what I'm actually after is birch fences. It's the right chest, isn't it? Yes. And just like IKEA, you have to grab the stuff yourself. Exactly. This is the problem. Oh, hold on. I do not have all the things that I expected to need. I need scaffolding. My nether scaffolding is netherrack. IKEA style names for everything. Good goodness. Elkhorn, you're adding to the scope creep here. Please don't increase the scope creep. It's already huge. What the heck? Logs. The other one moving a perfectly good... well, it's perfectly good except for the fact that it might not actually be connectable to the Nether portal system. So it's not perfectly good. It's off-the-shelf systems from IKEA. Look for driving and listening. You know, that might be too white. That's fortune. I need silk touch because I need to take that one out and that one out. Better. Pale oak might not be the right material for this. I almost think it's entirely wrong. After all that. Right. Then I think we probably need a dark wart. Wart would be okay, but I think that might be too close to the highlight blocks. And solid. I want something less solid. I think... Is it... Which one is it I'm thinking of? Hold on. No, wrong side. No. Actually... That one. Spruce might be the right one. Now, I think azalea would be too bright green. I think spruce is going to look sort of muted green. In the way that... Nope. You don't get to go back to the Nether, pork chop. Sorry. You live here now. Right. I think spruce is the right sort of muted dark for what we need. Ow. Today we find Scotsman splatting his face into things in the Nether. Okay. No. Given that I'm just building, it's not like I do not mind ideas. That's better. Now, eventually I might turn around and say, hold off. But while I'm stood around going, I don't like this. I need something different. That usually means my brain needs reminding of half a dozen different materials. That's better. Half a dozen different materials, because I've forgotten what I'm trying to do. I'm using cauldrons because you can't invert the fancy pots. If you could, I'd have been all over those. You like the pale oak better? I think it vanished too much, Raven. That was the problem. Azalea flowers would be a nice contrast. Now I'm... Ooh. Okay. That's a thought. I have 2 more thoughts then. Let's ponder something. I ponder as I ponder. The phrase flowers is what's gotten me here. We're in that tinkering phase, which is usually a bad one for me because that means I'm tinkering. Let's put the spruce away for the moment. No. It's in here that we put the spruce. No. No. Do I even have... Where do I... We might have a problem on the azalea. Where the heck did I put the azalea? Why do I have empty chests, but no azalea? How do I... Ah! Why do these not have a... No, apparently they're not in a... They're in the unsorted section of IKEA. Which is slightly worrying. Before I head back to the Nether. I would like... to do this and this. Can't believe that I have... I have a thought. And yes, it was painful. I'm not liking these. They're a little bit... I'm starting to not like them already. Oh, and we have a bell sprout in chat for those who might want to catch that. Let's go back to the pale oak. And I think the problem is I'm making these more like they are climbers and not like they're trees. So that's a mistake from the start. So let's treat these like trees. Do that. And then do this. Like so. Don't actually need that one. Right. Woo, I got candy with that? Oh goody, there's another angry marshmallow out there. Right. Now, what we'll do with this one is we will bend it forwards a bit. Have this as an older tree, or at least a tree that's had the opportunity to grow more. I hear you. Really? Oh, there's two of you. No! There's no way out of down here. Good grief. Whoa, I forgot. This area is a little bit lethal with the caves. Truth. Yeah, that would be that would definitely be a tactical error. Fear my powers of tactical observation and complete lack of planning. Right. Now we've got those. I want to do something else. I want to do... No, hold on. Let's go with... Really? Let's put exactly what I've just done back. There. I think cherry blossom would be too much. Or maybe I could put in a few cherry blossoms to go with it. Really? There's another one here? So many. I don't have any resin. Or at least not in decent supplies. I've not set up a resin farm. That feels like a tactical error on my behalf. But I understand. That actually is a nice idea for how to make the grey less grey. Scope creep. Ooh. There are things that I can build with scope creep. Woo! All the things that I should build, it's scope creep. Woo! Dag nabbit. Where did that come from? Oh my, what a what a time for a typo. Oh, only if it's if that gets quoted, it's only going to be quoted start out. Oh boy. Yeah, exactly. I think it's safe leaving that one off. But my brain is now going for the full version of the song. Life in Minecraft is insane. Here in madness, building things that make me claim I'm not mad here. Life's full of mysteries and scope creep histories. Minecraft, woohoo. Where we're going to have scope creep Minecraft, woohoo. We will wonder why we've got such scope creep, woohoo. They're just tales about a man named Richard. Exactly. Yeah. There's another Frelling ghast out there as well. Everyone thinks I'm multiplying. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go scope creep lonely. Get in there. And there. And another one of those. Do-do. I want to do another one of these. And that might be it. That's better. Now it feels like this is really upside down. How to make the world feel upside down? Put something in that you really feel like it should be the other way up. Actually, what I need is a couple of benches. Let's get a couple of benches in. How to over detail. I'm going to use that and... Do I want that? Or do I want that? Ooh, that would be nice. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Right. Okay, I need to very rapidly make a couple of additions, and then quickly go through Pretty's mode, because I need to wrap up promptly today. Ah, and there's another smegging ghast to try and murder me. Oh no. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. We have problems. Mistakes were made. That ghast deliberately tricked me. That ghast tricked me. Here. Oh, we've got that. We've got a lot of angry locals outside the window. Right. I need to flee with extra flee. Oh, this is not the right place to be. Run! Run away! Run faster! Yeah, okay. Oh, that was close. Right. That was, an oops. Yeah, I almost party popped. The llama doesn't need to know I did not die. But, oh, boy, am I going to have to be careful. However, that's a lot of angry piggies. We can't really see everything because there's netherrack in the way. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Footy. Welcome in. You arrived just as we are in Pretty's mode to start the wrap-up. Oh, that's looking lovely, though. And now that we've got more of the Nether visible, now more of the tower visible because we've mined out everything. That looks really cool. How does the, I know that we can't see all of the front, unfortunately, due to the netherrack. Ooh, that looks good. I like that. That really looks nice. And the corridor looks good. I think the addition of the stools and the upside down flowers really helps this feel like it's part of the building. I like the fact that you can't. If I were to be here, you'd think that the camera was upside down. I almost wish I could turn the camera upside down just to actually look at this the right way up. And I'm out of Ultra Balls. That looks cool, though. I think that we have achieved our goal of... Look after yourself, Raven. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, I think we've achieved the goal of having an upside-down cathedral. That's looking really, really cool. We just need to do 4 more wings and then work out an actual tunnel. That's going to be difficult, but we'll get there. There is a small amount of repetition to come. Really? We're getting angry bacon down here now? Well, that's going to be thrilling useful. Yeah, I really like this. I think once we've gotten all 4 wings in and a lot more of the nether mined out, this is going to look really, really funky. However, that is for the future, which, well, we will be back here in Minecraft on Monday, where we will be carrying on with all of the mayhem of the nether builds. However, keep your eyes open. If I have any brain cells and energy left tomorrow evening, I will certainly be considering a Final Fantasy stream. I think we are looking to try and get a couple of those going. No guarantees, mostly because I am going to be busy for the rest of the evening, which is why I need to consider raiding and running quite quickly. And yeah, let's go with this one. I am going to send us all on a raid. And I don't think I have raided out. Nope, I haven't. That's right then. I'm going to send us all in the direction of Lunar Cupcake, who is currently playing Deep Rock Galactic. So, a little bit of a different direction. But, yeah. Let's head over to the absolutely amazing Lunar Cupcake, who is a fantastic streamer and great fun to hang out with. I got to hang out with them on the Guild Rush server. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.